Hello, welcome to this now. I would like to share something that's been on my heart mind recently, and I feel like it may be of service. So check it. Two things keep coming up, and I know that they're tied together. Thing one, the ancestors. Thing two, being our unique self. And I kind of want to tie these two things together because I feel like it's really of service, at least to me. So here's the thing with the ancestors, y'all. Their DNA, the DNA from every living being on this earth is within each of us. So we are holding the DNA to ancestral knowledge. We get to tap into that through being with ourselves, through self-inquiry, through self-discovery, through stillness, right? Not through distracting and doing and let me just empty my mind totally, right, in that meditative space, but rather being in inquisitiveness, in curiosity, and asking self questions, right? What do I want? What do I need? What's good with me? What's not feeling good with me? Why am I feeling this emotion? Where is this emotion even coming from? What are my visions for the future, for myself, for the planet? Like, where is my heart excited? Where can I grow and expand, right? When we go into these places, we start to recognize parts of us and we tap into an internal ancient ancestral wisdom. That's medicine. Like our ancestors, y'all, knew so much stuff. They were so connected to the planet, to the elements, to the cosmos. They didn't need the news to tell them what to do or what the weather was going to be like. They didn't need social media to stay connected to friends and neighbors, right? They didn't need to look at the latest trend to decide how they were going to create their fashion or to, they didn't like YouTube how to dance this way before they allowed themselves to move their body. They didn't Google, is this medicine, is this plant safe? Because they knew from the knowledge that was passed down to them and their ability to be their unique selves in creative expression. Which was the second part of this message. Y'all, it's real important for us to be ourselves right now. And most of us don't know what the hell that looks like because we are so indoctrinated and conditioned to be a part of the matrix colonized system that we legit have no idea how to even start following our heart. We don't know how to say no. We don't know how to say yes. We don't know how to shut the looping mind off. We have been conditioned to not be able to go inward for any reason. We literally have been conditioned to be robots living in a space and mindset of fear, of lack, of scarcity, of judgment, and being stagnant in that mentality, in that consciousness. The ancestor medicine is coming in so big, so loud now. I'm loving it. Which also brings a whole lot of shadows up if you think about it, because our ancestors, many of them were mistreated and because if you think about it, our ancestors were the indigenous people from some land, so there's that, so if you have DNA from any indigenous people, the colonizers kind of fucked you, right? And because most of us have the colonizer's DNA, we fucked ourselves. Ooh, how's that for some self-inquisition and space for growth, for compassion for all? Anyway, I digress. What I'm really feeling is this value and importance to take time for self-discovery. And not just self-discovery, also adding in expression of authentic self. Like, for real. We don't have a template for the future in a manifested way, because we have been living in a paradigm that's been a loop. It's been a rerun, just different iterations of the same program. We're breaking through that consciousness. We're literally like, I don't want to live that rerun anymore. I don't know how to be different. I don't know how to create and how to express myself on the other side. It takes this current now, this now current of self-discovery and inquisition to then move through and be something that's never before been. Which for many, that seems really scary because it's this vast unknown. And if you still have the threads in your consciousness and paradigm of being that you're going to be judged, then the ability to be you is far lessened because there's a fear, right? If I have fear of anything, I'm not going to move through it so big and so bold. I'm going to have edits within myself, or I'm going to project outside of me because I don't know how to be me fully. So I'm going to tell you you're being wrong and you can't do this and you're not right and all that other bullshit, right? I'm so over that. I'm so over judgment. Gah! I am so fucking over judgment. And shooting on people and pointing fingers. And like, if someone shares an opinion, instead of just fucking listening, being like, I need to tell you my opinion. And I've been the person to do this so much. Gah! I love humaning. Gah! It's such a fucking blast. Anyway. Y'all, can we please like make these like new commitments to pausing, to saying no, right? To canceling the meeting, to canceling the engagement, to stop just putting out and just pause and go in. Give time of not just rest, right? I was talking to someone today about this notion of go until I can't go and then I just have to sleep. Where's that middle ground of exploration, of discovery, of expansion? When I stop expanding, I can't give as much. If I can't give as much, I feel sad because all I want to do is just give more. I just want to give more love and share more light in the world. I just want to like move out from that space. Most humans do. Like, that's just a human thing. But if we run ourselves into the ground because we're just over outputting in action, we don't have time because we just like, and then till we wake up and okay, got to do it again. So going into these times that we have set aside, and I mean like daily practice, y'all, like, give yourself an hour a day, please. I don't care what it takes. Like, that may mean your boss gets mad. And I'm also a really big firm believer that if a door closes, at least 50,000 more doors are going to open. So worst case scenario is that there's an opportunity for a new life experience, stopping the stagnation and repeat program. But oh damn, I actually may get to be and do something different in my life that I never would have done had I not taken the time to be with me for me. We forget that we deserve to feel the love that and the awesomeness and the ancestral wisdom, that we forget that we deserve to feel all of that stuff because we're so busy trying to make everyone else happy and placate the system and make enough money and all of these parts of the Maya, of the illusion, of the matrix, of this hologram, of this game of life. Completely forgetting the ancestors, completely forgetting all of their wisdom, their deep wisdom that we each have within us. The only way for us to tap into that internal ancestral knowledge is to be with ourselves and to create. To create. Sometimes to be with ourselves isn't just being in meditation, but rather being with ourselves. Being creative is like fast track for that, in my opinion, my experience. Allowing ourselves to just be in a mode of painting or of music or of dance or of creation in some way, shape, or form, of lovemaking, right? We're just so with our creative nature. That's where the ancestral medicine becomes more embodied. And then when we go into places of meditation, I feel like that's when divine downloads really start to come in. Because our brain isn't just trying to shut the looping off anymore. It's more open. It's more healed. It's more balanced. It's more running in a healthy way, in my opinion. So what I feel is coming through in this now, and hopefully forever, is the messages of the ancestors of, hey, y'all. Like, this is the message from the ancestors that I'm picking up. Hey, babes. Will you just stop for a minute and will you just play? Will you just paint? Will you just dance and create? Can you just stop doing all the things from that overly sun energy, that over masculine type of like go produce energy? Can you just pause and be with this feminine energy of creativity and all you dude bodies and lady bodies and all you non-binary bodies? Hey, y'all. Can you just pause and be with you? Ask the questions for you, from the universe, from the ancestors, from us. Ask us the questions. You will hear the answer. It will come through you. It will come to you. And use this knowledge for the greater good. Get back to the earth. Please get back to the earth. Remember that all the knowledge of the ancestors is stored not just in your DNA, it's also in the earth. Every single bit of knowledge, of consciousness, is in the earth, in the trees, in the stars, in the sky, in the clouds, in the water. It is everywhere. In the stones, like, it's everywhere. But you gotta get off the damn screen. You gotta get out of the office. You gotta get your head out of your butt, and you gotta stop pointing fingers and just go be in creation. And when you do that, when we do that, when I do that, then the expression of me is so fully me. There's no doubting who I am when I'm walking into a room, because I can't be anything other than me. I don't care if anyone's judging me. I don't assume people are judging me. I don't give a shit either way. But I'm going to show up. And to me, that's honoring the ancestors. Honoring the ancestors, to me, is connecting back with the earth, connecting back with our own divinity, and connecting back with the wisdom that the I am is. Deep wisdom. We've been taught that we're not smart enough, and we're not this enough, and we're that enough. So of course we have a subconscious underlying belief, consciousness that we get to grow out of that says that I don't really know enough. You know, I have to go get the piece of paper that says I know the thing. Or I have to have this many years of experience before I can say I'm a professional. We forget that we have an internal deep wisdom. And part of that wisdom is to be expressed. And when you look back at the indigenous peoples that loved and lived on this earth, they did it with color and vibrancy and wisdom and love and compassion and togetherness and play and pleasure. Like they had their hardships, duh, because they didn't have all the luxuries. Like, I get that. We have all the luxuries, y'all. We can actually combine these worlds of having this like luxurious, you know, technologically advanced system of now and hold the deep wisdom and connection to the earth. Y'all, that is a whole different reality that we get to play in. Oh my God, it'd be so fun. Like, please play with us. Please play with us. Please, for the love. I just got really excited. Ooh. We are so here to combine the worlds into this one now experience. We're collapsing all the timelines, and timelines are just collapsing, just the quantum is going through its own like wobbity shift, so it's going to make manifest in us. Why not make the most of it and use the powers of manifestation and magnetization and polarity and duality and neutrality? And why not use all of those powers of awareness and breath and consciousness to create, to be you? You live in this body one time. Why not like paint and be like, look what I painted. I don't know what it is. Or look at this tree. I know it looks like a dog. I painted it. Like, take photos and dance and sing and be together. Come into circles, have honest, real conversations about, I don't know, your thoughts and your feelings and your lived experience and what you've grown from and what you're growing into. Don't just sit around and complain and moan about, oh, I hate how all the things are, because then you're just going to stay in that paradigm. And if that's what you want to do, you do you, boo. And I'm not talking to you, I guess, right? Anyway, can we please get the ancestral knowledge reawakened, realivened, recognized, and reclaimed, and use it in the greatest good for like liberation and joy on earth for all? Can we do that? Can we take back the love of this beautiful planet? Y'all, we got a really cool planet here. It's really neat. Can we love on it? Can we start to just dissolve all the other things that are extraneous and pulling us down and holding us back? Can we dissolve that by moving and plunging ourselves forward into an expression of like the biggest you that you can be? The biggest me I can be? Like, can we not just do that? I'm so ready for that. And I see it happening. Like, I'm not saying that it's not, because it totally is, and I'm loving it. And I'm really grateful for it. I'm so grateful for the ancestral knowledge and wisdom that is, and that is coming up and through all beings on this earth, whether it's being recognized or expressed or not. I am so grateful for the knowledge and the wisdom that is so accessible to all of us. Whether that knowledge comes through stillness, comes through play, comes through creation, comes through being on the earth, in the water, in community, however that wisdom becomes recognized, I have gratitude for it. And I have like exponential gratitude when that wisdom becomes embodied. Then we start to become autonomous, sovereign groups of love nuggets connected at the heart, literally living the loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu, like we are. So I have so much gratitude for you wherever you are, wherever your knowledge and wisdom is. If your knowledge and wisdom is coming from the news, media, from medias, like I encourage you to go at everything with a grain of salt and a whole big dose of discernment. And please go inward and ask you what feels right and true for you. Because y'all, most of the media is just a big system that's got agendas to make money. And it's all connected to like the colonizing systems of like big pharma and all that stuff. Like, it's silliness. Ancestors didn't need all that shit. They passed down so much wisdom. The earth has all the medicine. And our love and connection with the earth is medicine itself. Heads up. Anyway, so thank you. Thank you for your own intuitive wisdom and your own heart wisdom and your open third eye and your connection to this earth and your body and your spirit and to your thoughts and to each other. Thank you for being on this earth journey with me in this now, because it's a wild ride. I feel like it's going to get even bonkerser, because that's a word now, apparently. Anyway, I just have deep gratitude and love for each of you earthlings that are playing this game with me. I look forward to creating with you, dancing with you, singing with you. I look forward And if there's more support that you need in listening to your own, or clearing out this matrix and paradigm, and creating your own life, or tapping into ancestral wisdom, how to do that, like, hit me up. I have one-on-one sessions. It's a thing. And until then, please keep taking care of yourselves and each other, and know how loved you are by your ancestors, by the future generations, by all the timelines of any living being that gets to feel the quantum ripple of every breath you take, and all the love that you have from this eternal well of this heart. Ooh, so good. I love you so much. And I'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.